Hello, this is Dr. Singh, and here is my name right over here. The table on the left side and the one on the right side are basically have the same information. Let's not worry about that part. And what I'm gonna focus in this video is on the PSX itself right here. There we go. And having said that, let me try to move on straight to the PSX, which is the Pakistan Stock Exchange. It's a company. It's a company. It's not the government. Okay. It's a company. So we are going to spend a little time in this video on this particular company whose symbol is PSX. So let's look at, I've already opened up certain documents here on the left side. Look here, I'm somewhere over here. My name appears right over here, Dr. Singh, and we are going to visit the PSX website, which is the Pakistan Stock Exchange. Before we continue, focus on these lines. Read, meaning watch. Maybe I should put the word watch here. How's that? Read, watch, both. So also, let's see, I'm gonna probably copy this part over here, control copy, and control V, and over here, I will type the word watch, okay, slash read and relax, okay, there we go. Now, so you have to be relaxed. If you are in tension, it becomes difficult for the brain to learn new things. Also, do not panic. There's no need to panic about anything because what you are learning is what other people are trying to tell you. Maybe this is something new for you, which is okay. Watch it at least 5 to 10 times. That way, you get the understanding, the depth of this subject matter. And today we are discussing over the PSX. Having said that, let me go to right over here. I have already opened up this web page PSX, and you can see the URL at the very top right over here. Watch the mouse, highlighted part, psx.com.pk. PK is for Pakistan. Okay. So once you see that, what you will see is something of this types. Okay. Let me maximize it for the time being. And what you are noticing over here, watch here, watch here, watch here, watch here. It says PSX symbol, PSX right here, Pakistan Stock Exchange. And it has been there for the last 75 years. That's what it's saying over here. Okay. So it has been there for a long time. And trust me, it's going to stay for all times to come. And I'm not lying to you. Okay. I'm not lying. These things are true. They are going to be there for all times to come. Very reliable things, trustable things, and go from there. Now watch over here, one tab over here. Well, I'll consider this as a tab or a small window. And then there's hiding, yes, hides investors. And then you can do something over here. Explore on your own. It's not going to hurt you by clicking on them. So these are various things. So let's go back to this part over here. Okay. Now notice this scroll bar, you can move it up and down, up and down, up and down. Do I know all of these things? Yeah, absolutely. No, I don't know all of these things. So I'll just walk through it basically. I mean, look at it and see what they are trying to say and so on and so forth. Okay. Okay, let's see what we want to do. Probably I'm interested in trade screen, I think. Let's look here. Let's click on this guy. Wow, this is what I was looking for. Okay, let me try to, let's pay attention to this part. There are a lot of things over here. Do you have to know them all? The answer is no. Go slow. Give yourself a little time. I'm not in rush. Here we go. So let me click right over here. So we are looking here. Now there are a lot of things over here. You don't have to get to know everything right away. Okay? Nothing to worry. I'm going to focus something over at the bottom over here on the lower part, meaning on this part over here. Trading, it says the title here is a trading board. All right, trading board. And you should experiment these things. And there are showing 25. Let's go with 100. Now remember, the PSX manages kind of or have a data of roughly how many companies? 400 and 544. There we go, right over here, right? Okay, let's minimize it. So these are, oops. These are those companies over here, okay? Now, notice, let's bring it down. I'm not in rush. I'm not in rush. So look here. So this is the list of first 100. You can, you have to literally go on that website and look by your own, on your own. And this is page number 1 over here. If I click page number 2 right over here, that's what you get. This is page number 3 over here. This is page number 4 over here. This is page number 5 here. So each page has about 100 entries, and it comes to roughly, give and take, 544 companies. And this is the last 44 company name appears right over here. All right, we get the point, right? Wonderful, 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 wonderful. And we go slow. So that all it's doing is, here is the name of the company, symbol is right over here, name of the company is here, and then you have a lot of things over here. Do you have to know everything about it? The answer is no. Just relax, take it easy. Everything is good to go. Okay. So what I'm trying to establish in this video is for you to have trust. Did I say the word trust? Trust in the stock market. That is the main goal of this video. It's still going to take a little time because you heard from your family, from your friend, and all those people out there. Oh, stock market is the most dangerous place. Come on, come on. Hold on. Stop it for a time. Don't listen to them. They have no clue what they're talking about. Did I say that? Yes, they have no clue. That's why they're talking about it. If they have spent the money on the stocks, sometimes you lose, sometimes you make. Most of the time you end up in making it. If you have the patience, patience is very, very important. A lot of things we'll discuss in some other videos. So just believe in it and you are done with it. If you believe, you will be learning much faster. If you don't believe it, then it's going to be a problem. So you have to trust. So I'm basically trying you to get a feel that it is very stable. It is not as what people say. Okay, let's go back to page number 1. See, I'm over here. Click on 1. You have it over here. To save time, I have already copied. Now notice something over here. What are we noticing over here? I'm looking for the date. Oh, it's right at the top. Look here at the top. May 1st. Watch the mouse. I'm at the very, very top. May 1st, 2025 at 8:10 p.m. This is the Pakistan time. Okay. And I'm from US. The local time here is, what is the local time? It is 11:15 a.m. right over here. See, watch at the bottom of the screen on the right-hand side. All right. It's going well, right? So look here, it is May 1st, which is today's date. And this is what is trying to, the PSX, look at the PSX is showing you this information. Always look at this part, what we are, what page we are on, okay? And you know how we got into it, okay? We came here by pressing the screen part, the trade screen right over here. Okay, back to that page or the tab. Okay, all right, let's pay attention. So trust me and trust me and trust me, and you'll see. I mean, you have to open up your mind. If your mind is, you're decided, you're not going to believe it, then you're wasting your time. No need to, you know. So always have friends, watch this video together for 5, 10 times or so, you will be good to go. Let's see. What are we working on? Let's see here. I have a spreadsheet to save a little time. I've already done it. Let's go over here. And I want to show you something over here. Look at these numbers over here on the left side. Okay. And they are exactly the same because I copied them on the right hand side over here on this. Okay. They are all the same. You can check it out. Wonderful. Now let's pay attention to the symbol of the stock CNERG, and WTL is the second one. This, so I have basically copied all of this on the left side just to save time, video time. Okay, so now you believe it. Let's focus. So all the things that you see over here are already on the left. I copy paste the things. Let me show it to you certain things. Okay, here we go. So what are we paying attention to? Okay, let's pay attention to this particular column right over here and that column over here. LDCP refers to last day closing price. Last day closing price, which basically means since it is 8 p.m. in Pakistan, that means it has already closed. So last day is today Pakistan time, right? Because it's 8 o'clock in there. So that means it is today's information. So it will appear if you wake up tomorrow in the morning, the same information will be there before the market, meaning the stock market opens. So we are on this line, LDCP, meaning today's last day closing price. So since the today's day is closed, I'm sure you understand now. Now look at this part over here, 7.81. This means this is a price of this stock, which is appearing right over here. Watch the mouse. Right, I'm on this line. So this is this value of the stock of Synergico PK Limited. And we are going to focus on this part over here, 46,147,601 volume, meaning that's how many shares were bought and sold. So they were sold, so somebody bought it, right? That's what that means. So they were seller, that many stocks were sold, and they have to be bought by somebody. Somebody bought it, and that's the end of it. So this is what that is. So if you take this number, and let me show you on the left side, which is right over here. I'm somewhere over here on the left side, which is 360. Look at this part over here. If you look, if I click on this one, it highlights this one. So that all I've done is look at the top spreadsheet right over here at the top. I'm multiplying. Okay, all right. Let me just escape this. Coming back over here. So these two numbers, this highlighted part, are multiplied, and the answer is right on the left side, which is right over here. That means, let's look at this part. This means 368,568,964 rupees, Pakistani rupees, were spent. Did I say spent? Yes. That is how much money was involved on just one stock. Did I say one stock? One stock, Synergy. And this is the money that was spent on the next stock that you see, WTL. This is the third one. Now look how much money has been spent. And you are unnecessarily worried this is dangerous. It is not. It is, of course, risk is everywhere, right? So look how much money has been spent. Look at this guy over here. 1 billion, more than 1 billion rupees, Pakistani rupees, were spent on one day. Look at this even higher number over here. So if you add all of these numbers on the left side, and I have for look at this one, let me show you down below. Oh, keep on watching, stay on this line, right over here, on this line on the left side. Look at this, how much money was spent on each stock that you're watching. You can do your own math. I'm not worried. What I'm showing you is what the PSX is showing it to you. Look at the amount of money spent. How much money was 141 right over here on this part over here? $141 million, I'm sorry, rupees were spent by public. Are they, they're not smart, they're extremely smart. That's why they're spending the money. And you are worried about the stock market? Come on, man, be serious. It is very safe. Okay? It's just like driving on the road. If you hit with an accident, that's your bad luck. But otherwise, you use a car to go from one place to other place. The roads are generally very, very safe. Accidents do happen. Look at this, all of that. Now you want to, I'm sure you want to know what is the total amount spent in the stock market today. Did I say today? In one day? That is May 1st. Let's go slow. Let's go. Look, I'm not in rush. I'm not in rush. Let's go slow, slow, slow. There we go. Now you want to know the total, how much money was spent on one day. Just one day by the public. Aha. Now I've done all the calculation already to save you a little time. Let's go at the top. Boom, there we go. Look at this part over here. Well, before you come here, let's look at this part. Let's look at this part over here. I click. Did I click on this cell spreadsheet? Look, highlighted part down below. Let's see how much does it cover. Look, are you watching this highlighted part on the left side? I'm sure you are. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You can stop the video. Of course, I'm going a little faster. That's okay. You can go on your own spreadsheet. Look here. Still adding, the highlighted part on the left side is being added together up to where does it go? The last one is this 13 rupees. Okay? Because only one share was sold. Look at this part over here on this side. Let's go at the top. So this is the sum. Look at this part. You know how much money that is? That is, if you are the comma 1, 2, so 230 million and then 32 billion. Look at this number over 32 billion rupees, Pakistani rupees, were spent on one day. On one day. Are those people stupid? No, they are not. The people who have spent this money, they are extremely professional people. They are the smartest people on there. Of course, everybody is smart, but they are the smartest in this field, in this line. Okay? The current rate, Pakistani exchange rate with the US dollar is 280.90 rupees, Pakistani PKR, meaning Pakistani rupees today. If you divide, you go here, look at this, what I've done. I've divided this number by that number, and this is what you get. 114,739,643 have been spent. So this 32 billion and 114 million are related by the exchange, right? And this is today. 5-1. So that much money has been spent by the smart people and you are questioning it. Let's be serious. I mean, if you're still afraid, thank you. There's no need for you to continue. Okay? It is serious. Now look at this part. This is what I've done over here. I've done some research on here. Read this. I'm going to read. The Pakistan government, now we are not talking about the stock market, we are talking about the government. Pakistan, I'm somewhere over here. Pakistan government spends approximately rupees 22.8 billion approximately each day, 82 million US dollars each day to cover its expenses. 365 days each day. Of course, it's each day. This figure is based upon, I'm somewhere over here now. This figure is based on the total estimated expenditure for the fiscal year 2024-25, which is rupees 26.315 billion divided by, don't worry about too much about, divided by the 365, okay? I believe that's what that is. I didn't copy correctly. That's okay. La 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 la. All right. So you see what I'm saying? Which means in the stock market, the Pakistan government spends only 22.8, whereas the stock market on a single day, in one day, spend a lot more than what the Pakistan government spends. Now tell me, think, this number is much bigger, right? So please, if you want to be wealthy, you want to make money, look at these things. I'm not joking with you. These are the real thing. Nothing to worry. If you want to be scared, fine with me. But the bottom line is you are walking away from a lot of money. You are walking away from your richness. For you being wealthy, trust this place. Stock market is the safest place that you can ever think. Okay? If you don't want to do it, it's fine with me. It's not going to bother me. That all I'm trying to prove it to you is I've basically, in a way, trying to convince you, also in a way proved it, that this is much stronger than even the Pakistani government. Pakistan Stock Exchange, okay? So with this, you should have some faith in the stock market. It is extremely reliable. Go on your own, check it out on your own, and you will see I'm not lying over here. Now, this includes only this board over here that you see. I did not discuss right over here indices statistics. I did not discuss market statistics. I did not discuss trading panels and whatever. It is only this part. You might say this is duplication over here. The answer is no. This is additional part. They have, now look at this, add these up over here. They have spent this KS 100, where am I? Trading board is here. If you go with this black box, this line over here and this part, and look at this part, this is a separate money. That is a separate money. That is a separate money. Man, that is, these guys are going, meaning the stock market is going even beyond the Pakistan government. See how much money, add up this 40, what is that? Billion, 40 billion, 31 billion, 24 billion, and then you're talking about over here 32 billion. You know how much money that is? It comes to 40, 31 is 71, 71 plus 71, I don't want to say the wrong, 71, 24 is 95, and then you're talking about 32 over here on the left side. If you add up all the numbers, it is more than a trillion rupees in a single day. And you are scared of it? For what reason? Who told you that you should be scared? Not at all. Well, I'm not going to be too much into it now. I made my point. So this is a very safe place. If you don't want to be in, fine with me. But remember, if you want to be rich, you got to get in, meaning buy and sell the stocks. With this, I'm going to stop recording this video. Here we go.